Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for the episode, this cool amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what this is a wireless earbuds. So the cool thing about this product is the fact that they mentioned it's supposed to have a really strong bass on it, which is pretty cool since I do like bass. But first thing first, let me actually open up the product to show you guys what the product looks like and what comes out the package first. Alright, so when we first open up, you guys can see this part here, and then we want to open up this part right here. And you can see this is what it looks like inside. So they do provide you guys this little packet right here. Let's take a look and see what's in here first. Alright, so they do provide you guys like a little warranty card right here. They provide you guys a user manual right here to teach you guys how to use the product and how to set it up. And then here's a little note card right here to talk about the product and everything else. And then right here you can see the actual product itself. So here is the charging case, and then right here are the earbuds. And right here is the accessory, which should be the cable that you guys want to use to charge it. Let's take that out first. So they do provide you guys the cable right here, which is USB to USB-C. It's a pretty short cable. And then they also do provide you guys some extra earbuds or ear tips that you can use to replace it if the one that is already on the actual earbud itself does not fit. So that's basically everything that's in the package itself. Now let's take a look at the earbuds. So this is basically the case here. And then right here we have the earbuds. You guys can see it's super tiny. It's like a very tiny or very mini version of like AirPods Pro. So when you guys are ready to use the case, all you guys need to do is just put it inside here like this. Same thing for the other one. And it's all set. You guys can see that it's charging right there. On the bottom part right here, you can see that they have the slot for you to plug in your USB-C cable to charge it up. So that's everything that's on the product. Let me actually charge it up to show you guys how to charge it and whether or not it actually works first. So we're going to use the cable that they provide us right here. And I'm going to use my power bank to charge it right here. Alright, so I have it plugged in. So you can see that's charging, and it looks like it's basically almost full. So that's how you guys know when it's charging. And then once it's fully charged, I believe all four of the lights should pop on. So that way it stops blinking right here. So you can see the charging option definitely works as well. So before we actually test out the product itself, I do want to talk about some of the specs that's on the product itself first. So obviously the first thing, like I mentioned earlier, is supposed to have a really strong bass, which we'll find out in a second. Second thing that I actually mentioned about the product itself is the fact that it's supposed to have a really high quality or clear quality call in terms of the audio on the microphone itself. And in terms of the battery on the actual product itself, you're supposed to get up to 45 hours of usage. So 8 hours on the actual earbud itself, and then 5 free charges using the case. And obviously the way for you guys to get that full like 48 hours of usage or 8 hours of usage is that if you guys use it at the correct like volume setting and everything. If you guys use it at the highest volume setting, most likely will not get that full 8 hour dimensions. But if you guys use it at like the lowest volume setting or like close to like the lowest volume setting, then most likely you'll get close to that 8 hour that they mentioned. And then the pairing system for the actual product itself, once you guys take it out from the actual product right here, it automatically pairs to your device if you guys paired it before. If you guys never paired the actual earbuds to your phone before or your device, then you guys need to do that first in order to get the auto pairing the second time, third time, or whenever you guys use it again after you guys pair onto your device. And then the last thing about this product is the fact that it is like waterproof or water resistant or sweat resistant. So you don't have to worry about using this product when it's like raining or if you guys sweat a lot or whatever. So that's basically everything about the product itself. Now let's actually pair it up and try it out for yourself and see how it performs. Alright, so you just want to take it out like this on both sides and then just put it into an ear. Make sure you guys put the right one. They label it on each side to let you guys know which is which. Alright, so once you guys put it on, this is basically what it should look like. So it's very small little earbuds right there that sticks out barely anything. So let's pair it onto your device now. Alright, so it's connected. And the moment we put on the actual earbud itself, it definitely has that little bit noise cancellation, that kind of like an earplug, which is pretty cool. So it cancels out a little bit of the surrounding noise if there is any, but it's not active noise cancellation technology on here. Alright, so if you guys want to play and pause the music, all you need to do is tap it one time on either side. And then if you guys want to skip the song or go back to the previous song, you guys want to tap it 2 times. So if you guys tap it on this side, which is the left side, it'll go back to the previous song. If you guys tap it on this side, it'll go to the next song. Alright, so 1, 2. There you go. And if you guys tap it 3 times, 1, 2, 3, it activates the voice assistant like Siri or whatever. And then when you guys press it down, let's see what happens. So when you guys press it down on either side, actually increase or lower the volume. But let's test out the audio and the bass on here and see how well it performs. Alright, so when we test out the audio and the bass on here, it's actually pretty good. The audio is good, but I feel like the bass is pretty strong. Just like how I mentioned, it has extra bass, which is pretty awesome if you guys do like bass. If you guys don't want too much bass and want a good balance of both, then this one is probably not ideal for you guys. But if you guys do listen to bass and you guys like bass a lot, then this one is actually really good. But now let me test out the microphone and see how well that works. Alright, so we got our device right here. Let's test it out.
Alright, so what you guys are listening to right now is the audio that's coming out from the microphone on here. Now let's test out the iPhone and see what that actually do.
Alright, so what you guys are listening to now is the audio or the microphone that's coming out from here. Let's see what the difference is between both of the actual microphone on here versus here. Alright, so now that we tested out the microphone audio on both this device right here versus the iPhone, you guys can hear that it sounds really clear. The iPhone is obviously still clearer, but when you guys listen to audio on here, it's pretty clear as well. I believe they have some kind of like noise cancellation technology on here for the microphone to cancel out like the noise so you can hear like the voice much more clearer. So that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Now that we did unboxing and testing the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I definitely have to say that this earbud is worth it if you guys want one or need one of these, especially if you guys try and look for like earbud that is super compact but also looks like an AirPods Pro, then this one is very similar to that. And also, especially if you guys want that like extra bass or strong bass on your earbuds, then this one is definitely worth it in that case as well. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have just one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save the money for something else that you do need. But other than that, that's been just for unboxing and testing of the product itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video, make sure to click on that like button in the bottom. That'll definitely help this video out. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.